How's it going, my comic chat army? Quick update. A viewer told us that they don't like the sound of our fish tank. So I unplugged it to do an interview, plugged it back up, filter blew. So now y'all don't have to worry about hearing the fish tank in the background no more. And that sound that you're hearing now, that it's like, shoot, shoot, shoot. It's my daughter over there in the swing. So,
yep.
I can't do nothing about that. But say hi to Harley down in the comments and start my new job at this place. Stank Industries.
Stank?
Stank Industries.
Is that what we're calling it?
Stank, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so if you are here and you clicked on this video, this is our top 25 of 2020 with a couple honorable mentions sprinkled in.
Yes, and they're in no ranking order, so we don't want anybody saying,
Right, well.
oh, why was mine this number, why was,
Right.
They're not in any specific order.
Oh my goodness. First honorable mention is Cat Dad and Supermom. I didn't read it. My niece read it. All these videos and all the books that we're going to talk about are going to be linked down in the description, so y'all can go watch the full in-depth review of them. But we're just going to briefly talk about each book as we go through. But as y'all know, my niece read and reviewed this book. She liked it. I enjoyed the art because it reminds me of Timmy Turner. Fairly Odd Parents. Reminded me of that. So kick it off with Cat Dad and Supermom as an honorable mention. I can't say it's my favorite because I didn't review it, and my niece isn't here to say where it falls in her order. But
yeah,
my top going into the 25 is Mighty Mascots, which was a fun comic book that did not take itself too serious. In ways, it kind of knew that it was a comic book. It's about mascots that come to life and fight evil. Definitely recommend you picking it up. Well, I don't know. And giving it a try. It is from Alterna Comics. So,
yeah, which we've done a lot of their books last season, didn't we?
Yeah. So what you got?
So my first one, which I was excited to review his stuff because Cody always gets to review his stuff. Voodoo Nations.
Voodoo Nations.
It was such a good book. It kind of touches on religion a little bit and culture and just... What were you going to say?
The writer is Travis Gibbs.
Yes.
I'm going to say the artist is A. It says A right here. Luke Stone, which we have some of Luke Stone's books.
Yep.
Say the rest of the names? I'm terrible.
Alan Emanuel and Jerome Gagnon.
Yeah.
Is the color.
Is L&C.
Yeah. Letter and color.
This is one of 4.
But the artwork, everything about that book, so good. Was very excited. Go ahead.
All right, diving back into it with another big book. 4 of them. And I like this book because it reminded me of the 80s. The coloring, the story, just everything about it reminded me of the 80s, and that is Pyramid Nights. If y'all have not checked out Pyramid Nights, definitely recommend it. I wasn't born in the 80s. I definitely didn't read comic books in the 80s. But this is definitely a blast from the past that I would imagine how comic books would be in the 80s. But check them out. Pyramid Nights. Number 2.
Return to Sender. What?
Which is kind of messed up because we both like the book.
Yeah.
So.
It's just, it was a very different book from what we've read. It's about a mail carrier. What time period would you say that is? I don't even know.
I'd say the 40s, maybe the 1900s.
Yeah, it was such a different... It was a different story.
Maybe the 1800s.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But he's not just a mail carrier. We'll kind of put it that way.
Right. It's not about the packages he does deliver. It's about the packages he can't deliver.
Exactly.
Yes. Pick up Return to Sender. David Summey is now currently working on Naked Camp Counselors. And if y'all subscribe, it's a movie.
Saw some stuff yesterday.
Yep. And if you subscribe, we're gonna get him back to talk about it soon. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the interview with David Summey.
Yep.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. New to the comic book game, they do short films And they do a lot of great just little shorts, and they have their own universe. And now they decided, hey, we're good at movies, so let's turn these movies into comic books. That is Strange Films, Cindy's Birthday, and The Passengers. The two, which they have movies of. I'll link them down in the description also. But Cindy's Birthday is the first. Whoa, Cindy's Birthday, was that 2020? I don't know. But if Cindy's Birthday wasn't 2020, I know The Passengers definitely was 2020. August Aguilar sent us some swag. We got his sticker up here.
Yep.
We got, just check out pause the video here. Pause the video and check out the background of all the creators that we met. Is up behind us. But definitely keep putting out more short films and videos, August. All right, you want to do the other honorable mentions?
Go ahead.
Another honorable mention while we're getting down the stack. The Big Boss, which Carrie read.
Yep. It was a good book. It definitely. There's two of them too. I can't remember what the other one name is.
Yes, we're gonna review. That's book 2. We're gonna review book 1.
I think you can get that on Amazon, can't you? Or one of them? Wasn't one of them on Amazon? I can't remember, but I think so. But
everything will be in the description if you can. Another one that was cool and has a lot of hype around. Phantom Starkiller. It was fun, it was simple, and it was tasteful. They're coming out with a number 2, which I think is the Knuckle Duster, I think his name is. I'm not sure. Everything starts blending together. I'm sorry that I get names wrong and stuff, but it's hard to keep up with everything. We're going to work on cue cards so I can just look over and, if y'all ever see me look to the left or the right, I'm reading cue cards. Another one that I followed from the very beginning. I read the script. I seen some concept art. I was damn near like the creator, everything that the creator done. He sent me a little bit as the book got along, and I even work at the shop where we printed the book. Shit show. Yeah. So I seen this book develop from day one to this in my hand, which was very cool and exciting, and kind of inspired me to make my own book, which. Still kind of tossed up the idea. Just because I'm good at reviewing, I don't think I'll be good at my own comic book. But
you never know.
I still got ideas. Was it your turn or my turn?
My turn.
Yeah.
So I actually reviewed the first book to this one in the first season, which was also in my top. So this is 2, 3, and 4 to Apocalypse Girl, which I also did an interview of the artist as well. The thing about these books is, the one thing I loved is, the artwork on each cover is awesome, but each cover represents a main character to each book, which is really cool. It kind of gives them their own little spotlight, but it's about, the apocalypse and this girl who was left to survive. And, it's empowering for women, which I don't want to get into that, but it is. But it is. And,
but a man writes it.
But a man wrote it, and, it just...
Is that sexist? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No. It was just such a good book. And like I said, I want to follow this one through, which I have been, so...
Is that all the books you said you done? How does my stack pay? Oh, I guess I got more books.
Yeah,
and I met this creator at... I can't even think of the name of that.
Was it Fandom?
Yeah, Fandom Fest.
Yep.
I interviewed him at the library personally, so I think he's still pissed off at me because I accidentally said his name wrong a couple times. I'm terrible at names. I apologized, and I think he won't come on to do a second part because of that. But I traded 2 comics to get his book because I couldn't get it from him. But still a great book. I'm still going to follow it when book number 2 comes out. And I just found out that our local comic book store up the street is now carrying this book. So if you're in Southwest Florida and you know Hero Traders, go pick up The Angel of Sad Hill. Mm-hmm. Very dope book. It's about a kid. Why is my phone blowing up? About a kid that gets a suit of armor. Well, I think... Yeah, he gets a suit of armor and he's fighting the Jaguar.
You guys can see all our reviews on these. I don't want to give too much on them. So my next one was Freak Show Princess.
Great book.
Such a good book.
Yeah.
So different. Survival. That's what I'm just going to put it as. Is she is surviving. She has to figure out how to survive, and
the twist at the end, man. I did not see it coming.
No.
And Jonathan Hedrick did it. Yes. Jonathan Hedrick did this also, which y'all might know if you're close to Scout. He just put out the recount.
Yep.
Which we're gonna review.
Yep.
But we've been,
Oh,
with Jonathan a little while. I think he did this, did Capable. He done a lot of great books.
Which I've read.
Yeah, she loves Capable. I read Freak Show
is
Princess, and she read it after, and it's just a great book. We love what you do, Jonathan.
Yep.
I read Offworld. It's actually a twofer. It's a double-sided comic. You got Offworld here, and if you turn the page and flip it, you have another comic book. One thing that got me about this book was the artwork was different, and I loved it. Check out my review for more in depth. I seen it at my local comic book store last time I was there. I think they're up to like number 3 or 4. But I'm definitely going to follow this book to see a little bit more of what's happening. Oh, let's put that in your stack.
Speaking of Jonathan Hedrick, and
Hey!
Capable was
Check
right
that
here.
out.
So I had both of them, but I did review the first one the last time around. But the thing about, I have to say, and Jonathan, if you watch this, your style of writing is so good because you really can flip a switch and just write about a variety of stuff, and you make it different in your own. And this book, so good.
I love the Return of Superman bag that he did.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
But check out my review on the first one and this one. I don't want to give, I want you guys to check them out.
Which
I don't want to give anything really away and why we're doing this best of.
Capable number 3 is on Kickstarter right now. Sorry to interrupt you.
I can't wait to read it.
And I'm pretty sure Jonathan might have a catch-up tier so you can get 1, 2, and 3. So we'll link that down in the description also.
Yep. Yes, I guess I should say I'm a big fan of his writing.
Oh, yeah. Punishment, Shadows of War. I don't know. I normally don't go after, like, sexy type heroes, but this book was different. Not many people, a lot of people do religion, like, alright, I'm not gonna say religion-based, religion-based people, like angels, demons, heaven and hell. Yeah. But this is about Lilith, I think. And Lilith is a demon that gets summoned to Earth. And the problem I had about this book, it wasn't enough. It was just like a couple pages and it was it. We got number 3, but number 2 was such a short print run that I can't get number 2. So if anybody has number 2, let me know.
Trouble.
Which
is the second one.
Yes.
A lot of my books that I've picked, these are continuations. I'm really following through with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Which I'm lucky because, unfortunately you haven't been able to too much. Just a couple books you've read that we've done. You've been able to
There's
get
only one book I followed from the beginning till now.
What?
There's only...
You've got Gibbs also.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, such a good book. Very different. Basically it's about music of being a part of his life in a specific special way. But check out the review. I definitely recommend getting the book, obviously, but yeah.
You read number 2 also, right?
This is the second one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I read 1 and 2. 1 was done in the one previously.
All right. So, I don't know if we interviewed this. I think we interviewed the creator.
Yes, you did.
But this book was awesome. It was funny, a lot of jokes. It was just my level of humor. The Guano Guy, issue number 2. Pick it up.
Yeah, that definitely was a book for you.
Yeah, definitely my humor. Pick up The Guano Guy. Check that out.
I remember when you got this book and you're like, this is a book for you. This is a book for mom. It's called Hope, which it is. It's about a mom with superpowers. But Source Point Press, very good book. Definitely, for moms out there, I thought it was a pretty good book for moms that like to read comics. It was definitely you know,
And
mom power, so to speak.
And I know he got his problems and he got his own shit going on, but I did enjoy Dirk Manning's Twisted.
You know, set aside, you can't, you know,
not my business.
It's not our business. We're reviewing the books.
Right.
That's it. So,
but I did enjoy Twisted, which
these were really good.
Probably should have threw in here, but we didn't review it, so I'm not going to count it. All right. This book made me giggle from the moment I seen it.
The cover.
Yes, I absolutely loved it. The first book was a lot of action. The second one was more story-driven, slow burning. We interviewed the creators. They're actually not potheads anymore, but they were. Superbud.
I love this cover.
Oh yeah, Superbud was definitely. You definitely get it for the comic book stoner in your life.
Yeah.
They will not be disappointed.
Yep. The Omens. What is that? I read 1, 2, and 3. Very different. This was probably the most unique book that I read because it touches on mental illnesses, kind of in a sense, and just that aspect. But it's about a young girl who struggles with this, and I don't, you know, like I said, watch the review on it. But it was very different, and the more I read it, the more I got into it. It definitely, you know, piqued my interest more I got, you know, farther along. But
in this book, I enjoyed it. From, I think, book 1 or 2, they hyped this character and kept pumping him up. And, like, I thought at issue 5 there was going to be a big battle, but it wasn't. They threw they threw a rock and defeated the devil character in, like, one panel. Hybrid, the Son of Gods. Pick it up. It's... Well, show you all the covers.
Yeah, you read 5 of them?
Yep. I'll follow that. See? Right here. It's... can't wait to see what number 6 does in forward to try to make up for the rock thing.
Yep.
But...
Tales from Nocturnia. Now the humor behind this book was so perfect.
I met them.
It was like such a light-hearted humor, and the way they tell a story, it's like you're in it, I guess you could say, in a way. It was such a just fun book to read. I mean, really shit hit the fan, but I mean,
It was big books.
yeah.
And they're double signed.
Yep.
No, I know. I was there.
I know you were.
So I enjoyed this book. Only thing that I didn't like about, well, it's not that I didn't like, the only trouble I had with this book was the names. I know it's kind of hysterical, correct? Mm-hmm. No, it's not
What
hysterical.
are you trying to say?
Like, it's right with history. Historically correct?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
accurate.
Historically accurate. Elysian Fields. Oh, I don't know if I can see that. I think there's number 2 coming out soon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got my name on the back. Yeah, see, it's got my name on the back. So it's my copy, Cody Johnson. We're actually going to interview Michael Odin soon. So subscribe and you can watch that interview also. Oh, I'm down to my last 3.
I'm on my last one. I didn't, yeah.
All right, well, we'll do these 2 honorable mentions real quick.
Do it.
Steak. Great, up-to-date, live-action, like, real-world vampire book. Pick it up. I think it's coming out later this year. You read this. So, Limelight Comics, The Captivating Light.
Yeah, I mean, it just don't have a lot to say on it. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was
slow burning.
Yeah, it was a good book. I mean, every one of these definitely pick up.
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't put them in there, but
Well, then you want to
do another one.
All right. This book was different. I seen this at the comic book store, hit up the creator on Instagram, and he sent me 4 issues, signed, and one thing I did like about this is the covers wrap around the back, and he sent me a little poker chips to kind of like world build a little bit more, which I thought was really cool. But it is Vamps. About vampires in Las Vegas. And about a vampire I think he's tracking another person. Mm-hmm. He's like a detective tracking down vampires that gets out of line. There we go. It's been so long since I've reviewed it.
Yes.
But we're going to link all the videos down in the description. And speaking of Gibbs, Travis's Gibbs broke down in 4 Dead Bodies, issue 3.
Which you've been following from the beginning.
Yes, I think Travis...
This is one of, I think, if not one of our very first books she reviewed. Like, very, very first.
I think Travis was like one of the very first people to send us something.
Yes.
Or to interview.
I think it was both, honestly.
Yeah.
But
if you've been with us the whole time and been with this channel, let us know if Travis has been one of the first.
Yep. My last one was Crucifix Executioner. This was a very dark book, very sinister, chaotic, but it was a good read. It's definitely different. I didn't think I would like it, but I really did.
And this book...
That's my last one.
Yeah, this is my last one that we're gonna sign out. But this book, I think we're gonna go back and review it.
Yes. Because
I want Carrie to read it because I think she would have got more out of it than me. But it is about the true creator of hell. Like we were talking about religion, you had like the Jesus book. Now we got, I guess, the Satan book. I guess the devil book.
We're gonna give it another.
Whatever.
Another
Ignore
chance,
that comments.
we're
gonna review it. Which we're also gonna do because some of our early reviews when we first started reviewing, we kind of didn't do so good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do an indie rewind. But dude, this book is about the true creator of hell, and he's going back to get his place at the throne. Belial.
Yeah.
But I love the cover though.
I do too.
And it's a black and white comic.
Which Cody loves.
Oh yeah, I love.
You guys would know that
And
if you watch us.
Right, I'm gonna show y'all a quick snippet. I think it's.
Yep.
If you're 555, then I'm 666. So y'all tell me what band that is. I think that's Oh my God, I can't think of it. But.
Yep. So.
That's Chuck Panu.
Panu? No, we always joke
right.
about it.
Yeah. Chuck did it. We interviewed him, I think, twice. We're gonna get him back this year to talk about Belial #2. But thank you for sitting here and listening to us ramble about our top 25 books of 2021. I mean, 2020 of 2020. God, I can't talk today. All that Mountain Dew's got me wired.
Yeah.
Stick
Stick with us.
Sorry,
we're gonna do a little different. I know you're just rambling today.
I know. So stick with us.
Things are gonna be
Subscribe.
different.
And please, I hope you subscribe and you're here with us when we talk about the best of 2021.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Peace.
Later.